G'day battlers, and today, well, Happy New Year's by the way, but today we're going to be doing some Gyarados Fusion Cup battles up against Zangatang now and then Ninetale Pasta later on. So yeah, Gyarados is an interesting pick. It's got Dragon Breath as the quick move, so we're going in here, Gyarados in the lead, up against Haunter. So we're going to be doing a lot of damage with Dragon Breath to Haunter just because of kind of how it builds up and Haunter isn't kind of squishy. Gyarados' main weakness is the fact that it is also very squishy. So we shield up the Sludge Bomb. Actually, Sludge Bomb is an interesting one, so it's presumably not a legacy. We're running Crunch and Hydro Pump. Now, PvP recommends Crunch and Outrage. And Outrage definitely better than Hydro Pump. You're not really going to get to Hydro Pump very often. Actually, you're not really going to get to Outrage either, because think about how long it took for Kendra to get to Outrage, and then add on the fact that Gyarados is very squishy. So you're not really going to get that far at all, so we just let Gyarados go down to Haunter. We brought in Altaria to quickly finish off the Haunter, and we switch into Toxicroak to catch the Dragon Claw from Charizard. It's not going to do much to Toxicroak at all. I mean, it does almost half, but we can tank it. And then brings in Poliwrath, so we charge up a little bit of extra energy, throw the Mud Bomb, hoping to maybe just burn a shield off that Poliwrath. And we are able to do just that. Actually, CMP tie, so or maybe QSA. Either way, definitely good for us. We'll let the Ice Punch come through. Anything that's coming onto the Toxicroak, way better than the Ice Punch coming through on the Altaria. And we basically have a Sky Attack ready, so instantly annihilate the Poliwrath. We just have the Charizard to take down. We still have a shield. So we can shield up this Dragon Claw, easy done. We're going to be able to get to a Sky Attack. This is GG's. Gyarados didn't do a lot, but it managed to take out most of the Haunter, and then it was just the fact that we weren't in a terrible spot with our lineup against his lineup. But that's basically just how it goes sometimes. But Gyarados, he unfortunately isn't able to take down Altaria just because he is so squishy. So it's actually a tie. So it could be IVs, it could be CMP, but PvP has it as like 500 on the dot. So we've got Venusaur versus Haunter here, kind of an even matchup. Another one that's actually a tie, I'm pretty sure, depending on how things play out with CMP and whatnot. We throw the Frenzy Plant and he actually lets it go through, and we always finish off that Haunter, but we just take it knowing that it's probably not a Shadow Ball, and it's just a Shadow Punch, so we can tank it. One Vine Whip and away goes Haunter. So that was just kind of knowing that it wasn't a Shadow Ball. It could have been Sludge Bomb, but I don't think he charged up enough for it. Brings in Charizard to finish us off, doesn't get to farm up too much energy, and I brought in Probopass here. I thought it had Rock Throw. It does not, so we're not in a great situation. I thought it was a really good situation, but it was not. So we take one charge move, and it's Dragon Claw, lucky for us, so it doesn't do much damage at all. Bring in the Gyarados, shield off the Dragon Claw just because we are so squishy, and then it switches into Celio. Now, Celio isn't going to be able to do so much to Gyarados at all. Like, I mean, actually, it kind of does a bit just because we're so squishy. Like, actually, I was thinking of a different matchup. Yeah, Body Slam doesn't. Gyarados doesn't like it, and we throw the Crunch, gets the shield. Now, I'm actually talking about a matchup that'll show up after this, the Celio vs Probopass matchup. Probopass just doesn't care about Celio at all. So Celio, we do let Celio take down the Gyarados, throwing the Magnet Bomb at the Celio. Body Slam does like nothing to Probopass, so we let that Magnet Bomb go through. We really want to burn that shield, and we are only running Magnet Bomb on this Probopass, which is definitely not great. We should have Rock Slide, which would be very nice up against the Charizard, but we can just take these Body Slams all day. And then we're hoping to just charge up enough energy to be able to be in a good spot up against the Charizard. So we basically need a Magnet Bomb to take out the shield, and then another Magnet Bomb to do damage. I'm not sure where Charizard's sitting at the moment to see where he's at. So we take down the Celio, go straight for the Magnet Bomb, and he's pretty low on health. So this Magnet Bomb should burn the shield. And then hoping that this Magnet Bomb does some nice damage, but I'm pretty sure it's resisted. So really not great there. It is resisted, so yeah, we still have this shield, so the fact that he uses the charge move is definitely good. It means he does one less quick attack, which could be very bad for us. And we actually, oh man, we're able to get the Magnet Bomb off. Absolute clutch. Take out the Charizard. That should not have happened at all. Actually, if he didn't go for the charge move, he would have won that game. Just full stop. So I'm going to show you what can sort of happen or with your shielding decisions and whatnot, especially in the end game. Now we've got Gyarados versus Skuntank, which isn't a great matchup for Gyarados. Kind of this video was looking into Gyarados, but Gyarados isn't fantastic basically. I was actually trying to switch there. I thought I might have accidentally hit the Crunch when I was trying to switch out. We shield up the crunch. We did not throw the crunch, so we charge up a little bit of extra energy, switch out into a Alolan Graveler to take this hit. Now, Alolan Graveler, another little interesting pick, not one that I'm going to recommend, but he switches into Celio, and that is not a good move, because Rock does very nice up against that Celio. So going for the charge move, expecting a shield to come up, and it does. I think we don't shield, and we just let the Body Slam come through. Oh no, we do shield, because we know that we can do a hefty amount of damage to this Celio just staying in. He does get the Body Slam off to finish us off, so it's debatable whether it was the right play. I still think it's not a bad play. Actually, we still survive and simultaneous KO. So never mind what I just said. Definitely the right play. And we're just letting the clock go down. And he does pick his Pokemon first. We weren't going to bring in Charizard. We're just going to bring in Gyarados. Throw the crunch. He is Dark Poison type, so not the greatest play, I guess. But he shields up anyway. Switching to Charizard, hoping to get this Dragon Claw off. Unfortunately, CMP does not go in our favour. He gets the charge move. It's a Sludge Bomb and... Oh, actually, Charizard survives. Charizard survives. Don't ring the death bells yet. Charizard throws the Dragon Claw, get rid of the Skuntank. And here is Charizard. So Charizard, not really something we want to see. We're definitely not going to go to be able to get to a Hydro Pump. So we throw the crunch. It will do a fair amount of damage, just because, I mean, Charizard also very squishy, but straight away we're going down here. Dragon Claw away. So Gyarados, definitely kind of a flex pick, like something you could put on your team. They might be scared out of the Altaria matchup because of that Dragon Breath pressure. But at any rate, coming in up against Ninetale Pasta, Gyarados in the lead. Wigglytuff is not what we want to see. Wigglytuff is literally Gyarados' worst matchup in the entire meta. Like, the entire cup, maybe. Actually, I think it is the entire cup. Gyarados really does not like hitting charms just because it is so squishy. So we switch into Bronzong, he switches into Bronzong to Mirror, and we get the first Bulldoze off because we had the energy advantage. He shields up. We're going to shield this up, hoping that it's a Bulldoze, not a Psyshock bait. It is a Bulldoze, so good shield there. Charge up a little bit more energy. We are going for the Bulldoze now. See if he decides to let it go through or burn both of his shields. Does burn both shields. That's definitely good for us. We know that even if he gets the charge move off here, it's probably going to be a Bulldoze, and I mean, we just get the Psyshock off first, apply a little bit more damage. We're going to let Bronzong go down, Bulldoze or not. Bulldoze away. In comes Gyarados, who's going to be able to do some very nice damage with the crunch, especially when shields are down. So he does get a charge move off, so we have to shield it up. Now, he throws the Bulldoze here. Bulldoze does like nothing to Gyarados. So I'm not sure if he only has the one move on the Bronzong, because Psyshock definitely Psyshock does like 3 times as much damage or something, and it costs very much less energy. So I'm not sure if he does have the one move or he just went for the big heavy hitting move. But Gyarados throws the crunch, does some very nice damage to Venusaur, and then we switch into Venusaur. Debatable whether that was the right play, although I guess we didn't want to get him too much of an energy advantage. He gets the Sludge Bomb off. We're just going to go straight for the Frenzy Plant, hoping that this should take out the Venusaur at this range. Actually, I don't think it does. I think he's going to hang on with a Sliver. He does hang on with actually CMP tie again. So we are very lucky that we got that off though. He throws a Frenzy Plant, and actually we survived too, so we're going to be able to Vine Whip down. If he went for the Sludge Bomb, we would have been taken out there, which he definitely could have done. But we're back in the Gyarados versus Wigglytuff, and that's just GG's right there. Gyarados, yeah, Gyarados, just don't do it. I really thought that Gyarados might have some potential. We'll see him here up against the Charizard. Charizard runs straight away, brings in the Venusaur, so we're going to bring in the wrong Probopass. Oh no, this is the right Probopass. This one's got the Rock Throw. That's good. That's good against Venusaur, although it's debatable whether it was good to bring in Probopass to this matchup. We didn't want to bring Wigglytuff in because we were a little too scared of the Sludge Bombs. Throws the Frenzy Plant. We can tank a Frenzy Plant, and we're going to get to this Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, not the right move here. We do only have the one move though. Having both of those Probopasses sitting ready to be double moved, not sure what to go with. Kind of just want to save the TMs. We let this Frenzy Plant come through, take down Probopass. Gonna bring in Gyarados to farm up a little bit more energy on the Venusaur. He's still got both shields though, so we have to be a little wary. He brings in Whiscash. So we throw the crunch, expecting a shield to come up because, I mean, he's still got 2. Yeah, he shields up. And then He's got Mud Bomb and Blizzard, so I think Blizzard does a fair amount to Gyarados. It's not going to wreck us completely, like it's not going to eliminate us. But we switch into Wigglytuff after we throw that second crunch to burn the shield. He's got a fair bit of energy on him, so expecting the Blizzard to come here. It won't finish us off. We can tank a Blizzard. And then he switches into Charizard. This actually isn't a terrible matchup. We almost get to that Ice Beam, but we do go down, unfortunately. Bring back in the Gyarados. Kind of expecting this to be a Dragon Tail, so we just let it come through. Doesn't do heaps of damage. Again, we're very squishy. Hoping to Dragon Breath down the Charizard, but no such luck, so we have to shield up. Dragon Claw, get rid of the Charizard, and we almost at a crunch, but that Whiscash has energy. So we get to the crunch. He gets the charge move off first. If this is a Blizzard, we're done for, but it's a Mud Bomb. We hang on by the skin of our teeth, throw the crunch, and this will finish off the Whiscash, and that'll be GG's. So as much as Gyarados isn't great, he has his moments, you know, like crunch is definitely a really good move in this cup. Like it can take out Bronzong very nicely. It just doesn't quite bring Gyarados up to the snuff. Now we have Charizard up against Venusaur in the lead matchup, so he switches out into Whiscash, we switch out into Gyarados. We're in a fairly good spot here. This is kind of very quick, so I was expecting it to be a Mud Bomb, which is going to do like nothing to Gyarados at all. So we just keep charging up a little bit more energy, throw a crunch, see if he burns the shield or not, if he's going to let his Venusaur come back in. Yeah, he lets the crunch go through, probably going to wait to bring his Venusaur back in. I think we just let this come through, and it is a Blizzard. So actually, Blizzard does a lot more than I thought it would. But because Mudshot does so little to Gyarados, he's actually able to take him out, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I thought Gyarados was done for, and woo is all I can say about that. So we throw the crunch. It's going to do some really nice damage to Bronzong. Wham! Over half of his health gone. And I'm not really sure why he let it go through, because he does still have both shields, but I guess we also have both shields. Bring in the Altaria. We're going to let any charge move come through, because we have Charizard on that. Charizard is going to be good against Venusaur, it's going to be good against Bronzong. So we'll let the Side Shot come through. We know Altaria can tank it anyway. Yeah, we're in a very good spot here. We don't even need to use charge moves because he does still have that double shield. Just Dragon Breathing away. We switch into the Charizard. Now we're a little concerned at this point. Oh, maybe he's going to be able to get like 2 Sludge Bombs off or 3 Sludge Bombs. He's going to burn our shields. So we shield up the first Frenzy Plants. We got baited. We're looking pretty good here. So we do obviously shield up again. We don't want to get hit with a Sludge Bomb. It is another Frenzy Plant, so he's double shielded, baited us. At this point we go, yeah, maybe we should start throwing the charge moves just in case we get wrecked when we really shouldn't have got wrecked. And he actually lets the Dragon Claw go through, so I assume he just went, yeah, this is GG's, nothing I can do here. So thank you both Ninetale Pasta and Zangatang for the battles. Thank you for watching. And I have to thank a brand new person here. Negative Ben 10 has joined the Patreon crew alongside Millertime9458 and brajSF. So thank you to all 3 of you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Gonna keep pumping out this stuff all through the new year. So yeah, Happy New Year again. Get those resolutions up, you know. Gonna become the #1 on Sylph at the same time as the #1 on Go Battle League. So yeah, good luck to everyone. I'm sure we'll see Go Battle League soon. Yeah, thanks for watching, and do hit that subscribe button. We're so very close to 700. And goodbye.